What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of the Sudamericana Grind to Glory. That is right, we're about to finish off Marcos Alonso SBC. I already did Premier League setup. I did a fair bit on stream last night guys, and I've changed from Mixer to Twitch over the last few days. So if you want to come and watch me stream now, twitch.tv/NepentheZ, we are back there. And during that change, I had to do some stuff to the back end on Streamlabs, and I changed the way I start recording, basically, and I completely forgot. So everything I did yesterday on stream, I didn't record, which means, obviously, if I don't record it while streaming, it has copyright music on, but if I record it, it doesn't. So I don't get to show that. So a couple of things. First of all, we have finished La Furia Roja. That's right. I'm cultured. I was only going to do two of the purple cards in there, Dominguez and Bustos, but then I would have had to put in like a couple 83s and 82s and stuff and get a high rated inform. So I was like, you know what, let me just do it one more time, get Barrera in there as well. And I mean, we're literally using Vaklik, Sergi Gomez untradeable, Sydney, Joaquin, Barrera of course, Fernandinho, Rafinha untradeable, Aduriz untradeable, and Rossi that I picked up for 14k. So an utter bargain in that one. And although I only have 1.2k coins right now, I'm hoping that flies up when like the thing resets. We've got ourselves a much better card that is really important because we also have David De Gea. Like as I said, like with regards to like recording some stuff, there we go. It's up to 7.5k. Very nice. Yeah, with like, and I've got some coins on the trade pile. Not a lot here, maybe like 20k or something like that max. But that will put us back into a position of, you know, being potentially able to start the Sudamericana grind again. I saw, what was it? Everyone needs to like, I can't remember. Somebody said something about taking a sip of water or something and trying not to drown yourself every time I say the Sudamericana grind. But we've got a little bit to digest today, guys, before we get into some objective-based gameplay. We're going to get our 25k pack. Typically speaking, guys, these packs, I must have opened about 40, 25k packs since Team of the Season started, and this is a genuine typical pack. I'm actually going to keep Antunes for the time being, just because he's La Liga, and I might need him. I should have maybe kept Garcia there instead. But obviously, you know, what I've done to get this Alonso is not be not efficient, but also just like be ruthless, I suppose. And so now it's coin building time again. You know, we're in that phase again where I've got to start getting back up to that 50, 60k mark. We're getting there, of course. We are getting there. But and then, of course, with the rewards on Thursday, we'll get 50k coins plus 200k packs. So, you know, we'll be in a real nice spot there. Now, I was doing objectives. I'm in Division 7, right? I don't even know what division I was when I started to see what rewards we're going to get. But we're going to get a prime, a mega, and a rare. I'm going to take untradables as well this week, just for the chance to get the Premier League Team of the Season. So 2 primes, 2 megas, 2 rare golds. But yeah, I'm in Division 7. I'm nearly in Division 6. But I was low Division 7. And when I was streaming yesterday, now make of this what you will, I'm not going to say a damn thing about it, right? But when I was streaming yesterday, I matched against, in Division 7, what did he finish? Like 80-something in the world. This guy here. I matched against this guy here whilst I'm in Division 7. And then, of course, he beat me. His team was insane. He's obviously a high-end player. And I was there with my objective squad and trying my best there, right? And after having like that, you know, tumultuous weekend league, where we end up getting 22 wins, the reason why I grinded so hard to get the cards I've got, to get the team that I've got specifically the last few days, is because I really want to get my team up to scratch and up to standard so that I can start competing with these guys, man. I really want to do it. And so I end up matching him. Now, for those of you that don't know, there is a cheat on... There's lots of cheats on PC in general, but there is a cheat on PC where you can be in Division 1 and set it so that it caps your skill rating to match you against low-tiered players, right? So You can have 2200 skill rating, and you can set it so the maximum skill rating you face off against is like 750 or 800 or something, which obviously is disgusting and something EA have to fix. But that's how I end up playing such a player like 84th in the world from last week, whilst I'm in Division 7 trying to do objectives. Now, it's fair to say that my account right now is stacked. Like, not just a little bit stacked. We are a lot stacked. The problem I have is I don't have enough 5-star skillers. I only have Neymar, in fact, as a 5-star skiller. I mean, look at the team itself. Look at the team in general, right? Elianusi doesn't get into my team. Hilariously, this Thuram card that we worked so hard to get is just, until we need him for objectives, he's just useless, right? Raul, very much the same. I don't like this card. Like, I just don't get on with this card very well at all. I mean, he has got a great return. Maybe I'm being stupid with that. Let's hold tight on him. Alexandra, obviously amazing. Bakayoko, amazing. Watkins become a bit of a cult hero for me. He's only got 2 goals and 2 assists in 14 games, but he comes on quite regularly at left back or right back because I don't have fullbacks for subs, and because Christian Fuchs, which hopefully this problem will be rectified now, but because Fuchs has low stamina, I constantly have to sub him off back end of games, especially when I'm up against good opponents. And so I just bring on Watkins for nothing other than pace, right? He obviously isn't a good defender, but yeah, he's probably played 8 to 10 games at fullback as a sub. So it's no wonder why he's only got 2 goals and 2 assists. I was looking at getting Julian Brandt into the team permanently. I really, really like this card. Every time I sub him on, he feels nice, man. He's good for me. His stats in general are absolutely fantastic. He's got the flair trait and the outside of the foot shot trait. He's 4-star, 4-star. The problem is if I put him in, obviously we'd have to put him in either instead of Ozil, which just has some detrimental opportunities, I suppose, with Kem, only on Ndidi, hilariously. The other alternative is that I put him in instead of Fred and do this. Pop Ozil up there and then swap those 2 around there, which is still, like, you know, we would be able to get a little bit more chemistry here and there by a few position modifiers. But if I do it like this, I'm stuck with only 1 CDM, and that's just not good enough, you know? Like, I need the 2 CDMs, and it would be Ozil that would be playing as the secondary CDM, so to speak. So with that being said, I'm kind of just debating at the moment what I want to do with this setup. But I also know that I want Bellarabi and Da Costa back. I don't care about Da Costa particularly. I think Rafael is absolutely fine. You know, 4-star, 3-star. I know Da Costa's 5-star, 4-star, but well, here's a 5-star skiller for me, right? But the difference is I'm not getting on very well with Neymar. I quite like Raul. Just something's not clicking with him with me. But from memory, and maybe it is just like my hindsight, you know, like kind of falsifying my memories. But from memory, Bellarabi is brilliant for me. So I want to get him back in the team and play some games with him. We'll sub on Neymar instead of Bellarabi, of course. So Neymar will be going on into my squad here. Probably instead of Icardi, man. Icardi is another one of those cards. Well, just talking about the club, as I say, it's stacked, man. We are stacked to the nines. And then Simon, like, I would like to have Simon in my first team, but we don't get full chem on him. We can only get 7 chem, and if we get 7 chem, we have to put Raphael in, which means Raphael gets off chem. So basically, I'm waiting quite patiently to get Maldini. I'm going to work on Maldini this week, because when I get Maldini will go at right centre-back, Raphael will go back in, Simon will go at right mid, Ndidi will cover in that cam spot, and then Ozil will go up top, and then the team will be much better, and Christian Fuchs will come out, Alonso will go into left-back, and Maldini and Laporte will be my 2 centre-backs, or Alonso will stay at centre-back, and Laporte will go out, and we'll use Christian Fuchs and Maldini as my centre-backs. We'll see how it goes. But for this week, what I want to get done, guys, is I want to refine the team, get the objectives complete, start working my way back up rivals, get some good practice in, make sure I'm kind of playing good FIFA heading into this weekend league, because we finished 22-8 last weekend, and I probably lost 4 or 5 games to people that I just really should have beaten because I was playing bad, right? As you guys know, I was just kind of like in my own head with everything. But But I know that I can turn those losses into wins, and I know I can get 23, 24, 25 wins on PC. I just need to work a little bit harder at a few certain things. So we do now have David De Gea in goal. We do now have Alonso. I absolutely 100% definitely want to get Maldini in for the weekend league. But then the next big problem after that is actually chemistry styles. So I don't have too many coins to work on chem styles right now. And it's also important to note that our team could change dramatically by Thursday with our 2 red player picks, our 100k packs, our coins. And, you know, we are expecting the Premier League guaranteed team of the season SBC, which, knowing my luck, since I've just done David De Gea, knowing my luck, it'll be Henderson or Alisson. It obviously would be amazing if it was an attacker. But for today, guys, we're just going to go for one game. Maybe not one game. I'm quite close on like all of this stuff. What I like about these 3 here is the win conditions aren't too terrible and they're just generally easy. So score in 3 separate rivals matches using the La Liga forwards, I will complete whilst I do the La Liga icon swaps. We've then got score a finesse goal in 5 separate rivals matches using Liga NOS players, which I will do whilst working towards icon swaps tokens. I'll just find somebody to sub on, and then we'll try and score finesse goals with them. You don't need to win, you just need to score the goal, so it's not a problem. And this one here is score and assist in 8 rivals wins using Premier League players with a 4-star weak foot. So fortunately enough, all of my squad for the Premier League players all have 4-star weak foot. Well, of the attackers, of course. So Ndidi, Richarlison, Ozil, Fred and Sané all have that 4-star. Oh, sorry, Sané has 3-star weak foot, I beg your pardon, 4-star skill moves. But yeah, so Fred, Ozil, Ndidi with the 4-star weak foot, and Richarlison with a 4-star weak foot or 5-star weak foot. So I basically just need to score 1 goal and get 1 assist with each of these 4. Or, you know, if Ozil assists Richarlison or if Fred assists Ozil or whatever, that counts too. And get the wins with that. And as you could see, I was already like on my way to that. So here we were. Here we were. So we're already 3 out of 8 with that. So I only need to do 5 more wins with that. We've got the 0 out of 5 there, which I'll work on these 2 together after I've done the Wolf Pack. Because whilst doing the Wolf Pack, I've also mostly finished Jose Perez with just Rivals content, right? Now, this finesse finishing, I will complete that generally by accident, score a finesse goal in a win. But if not, once we go to offline to get the 2 tokens that I need, because once I get these 4 tokens, I only need 2 icon swaps tokens from offline. So we'll do the stars and stripes, and then we'll do maybe like the German one, because I've got a lot of Germans, obviously. And then that will be Maldini for me, and I want to get that done long before Thursday. And then we've got for team of the season, Romarinho. I've already done 2 of them again, just naturally, and 1 out of 4 here, score and assist in 4 rivals wins using Brazilian players. Now, of course, I have Neymar. So once again, I will bring on Neymar when I'm doing I'll have Neymar anyway for icon swaps League 1. So we'll be able to complete that for him. So Romarinho will kind of take care of himself, and then the Saudi scorer will do the scoring in a squad battles match with a Saudi Pro League player whilst we're doing the squad battles objectives. And so basically the only thing we've got to really force focus working on is the Wolf Pack attack, and that's scoring and assisting in a rival's win using Premier League players. Now, as I said, the reason why I was going through objectives and like I'm kind of fortunate that I'm in such a low skill rating right now, because we get to play against, you know, possibly, depending on if people are cheating or not, easier teams and easier players. And so I wasn't going to. I will probably be back tonight so I've got week 2 gold to work towards as well. I'll probably be back tonight to do some more things with you guys. Where are we at? Squad battles, we're at 35. Rivals, we're at 55. Loads away. Champs, we'll get the rare players pack for the next weekend league. That's pretty nice. I'll probably be back tonight. Whatever the 6 p.m. content is, we'll come and have a look, and we'll go through that. I watched this guy, I remember. And in the meantime, we are just going to play 1 live game, and then we'll be back at the 6 p.m. for the 6 p.m. content. So I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go in today's first game, or maybe it's only game. This guy's got 4-3-3. He has got a Bundesliga squad with 1 icon, potentially and Grimaldo as well, potentially doing the Bundesliga icon swaps objective. potentially just playing the game, you know. So we're playing with Ndidi and Fred in at CDM. I'm back into the 4-2-3-1. We've got Leroy Sané at left wing. Christian Fuchs is actually going to be centre back with Laporte, and you're going to see Alonso on the ball right now move out to that left back spot. You can see them changing over now. Of course, we've got Da Costa in at right back. I've got Ozil back in at centre cam, which feels quite nice. And Richarlison at striker. And then, oh, my bad. And then we've got Bellarabi out wide. Now, again, I know not having Neymar might seem crazy, especially because I was just talking about how I have a lack of 5-star skillers. So I've, effectively in some regard, although I do have Da Costa, I've taken away like an attacking 5-star skiller for a 4-star skiller. And that's pretty stupid, given the fact that, oh, he stopped his run there. Given the fact that I was complaining about the lack of 5-star skillers, but I feel like the balance of the team is going to be better with Bellarabi. I might be wrong, right? I'm completely open to being wrong. This guy's, see, look at this Julian Brandt, man. Yeah, good finish too. Oh, whoa. Now that is fishy. My hands are on my control, so I obviously couldn't possibly have alt-tabbed. This guy has scored, and then it has immediately alt-tabbed me from the game. All right, we'll go into another game, guys. That is fishy as hell. Like, I have no pop-ups on my PC. I have it all that sort of stuff turned on. That is fishy as hell. And again, man, one thing, this comes from. Yeah, of course, it seems like I cheated, doesn't it? This comes from playing games like Warzone and COD and PUBG and Fortnite as well, right? Like specifically right now with COD, there's a lot of hackers on COD, right? And one of the most frustrating things with it is that when you get killed, you don't know if you got outplayed or if you got, if somebody cheated against you, and you can't really make adjustments for that as we go into, oh my days, what is that for a team? Ronaldo, Romarinho, Hullit, Pirlo, Bakayoko, Ben Yedder, Zanetti, Coman, Nesta, team of the season, Alisson, and Roberto Carlos. Good team, that. Yeah, you don't know if you're getting outplayed or not. And so with that disconnect there, it just leaves you like feeling even more aggravated because on the one hand, I don't know if something on my PC or my game actually had an issue there, and that's why we got disconnected, or I don't know if my opponent genuinely cheated. And it was very my centre back's just he's overrun that. The centre back's just run past that. Yeah, it was very strange that the ball seconds after it goes in, like in-game seconds as well, not real life seconds, like a second after it goes in, the game alt-tabs me. I don't know if that's a known cheat. I've heard about most of the known cheats that are available. To my knowledge, forcing you to alt-tab, which I don't even know how he would do it. Like I didn't do it. But oh, Jesus Christ, man! All right, here we go. Yeah, forcing you to alt-tab would be crazy, wouldn't it? On Sané's away. That's nice. Oh, Ozil, he's kind of like half stopped his run. That was back for Sané as well. Oh, man. I'd be interested to see now after this. Oh, my God. That's twice my centre-back's just run straight past it. Got a man on the line for... Oh, he's offside, right? Well, at least it didn't alt-tab this time. So it does make me feel like that guy cheated me out of the game. It makes me feel like he had some forced disconnect glitch. And it's so sad, man, on PC, the amount of cheats and the amount of cheaters there are. Squad battles is just all cheats. The top 100 is just full of people cheating, which in turn rises the Elite 1 and Elite 2 and so on and so forth values. Foot champs, apparently the guy that played me for my last game that finished number 1 in the world last week and 28-2 this week, apparently he uses a cheat as well. I can't verify that. That's just from I got a couple of guys in my chat when I stream that go on Richarlison, love that. Yeah, a couple of guys in my stream that kind of know the community, the PC community very well, and they're the guys that inform me of the different hacks that are available. Not that I'm using them, obviously I never would, but I would love it if EA did something about it in general. The sad part is I just know that they won't, because PC makes up such a minor amount of the revenue that EA make, that it becomes to a point where it's just not really worth it for them to fix the issues, because they won't make more. Oh my god, that's the third ball in a row where my midfielder or defender has just ignored the through ball. Yeah, they don't make enough money off of PC. But maybe if they fix the issues, they would make more money off PC. Maybe more people would play it and be willing to spend money on this game if the issues at hand weren't there, basically. But anyway, yeah, it is a shame, man, because I've enjoyed what I've done on PC so far. You know, the squad that we've created is very nice. Richarlison. Yeah, the squad that we've created is very nice. I feel like I'm in a good spot with how I'm playing, considering the fact that I just played some of the worst FIFA I've ever played, and I still managed to get 22 wins. You know, it's done it again. It's done it again. Look at that. Oh my days, man. What is that about? I'm gonna play another game, guys, but now I have a feeling that it's my PC or something on my end that's causing that, rather than my opponent, because it's uncanny that it happens twice in a row. I'm going to go and have a little Google and a little look at what's going on, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back, and hopefully the problem is resolved. That's the second time now that I've had that error. And basically, when I had it last time and I tweeted out about it, people told me that you have to go and delete a couple of files in your PC, in program data and in like app data. And you have to delete these little files, and it stops it from happening. And it's hilarious that just as we were talking about, you know, the problems with PC that kind of stop people from playing and spending money, that's another one of them. If I wasn't a content creator, that sort of stuff like would just drive me to console, or at the very least would drive me away from playing FIFA on PC. I would just go and play another game. I would just go, you know, I would just be like, well, I can't be bothered with this. Let me just go and play a game that doesn't boot me out randomly for no reason. And if it wasn't for my followers, you know, if it wasn't for people kind of like giving me direction on how to rectify the issue, it would be something that I would just have forever going forwards. So it's really like, it's really sad that EA just don't care about PC, and it gets me to a point where I wonder why I care about PC. You know, one of the reasons we started the PC Road to Glory was to literally just to prove that you could do BPM and Sudamericana grind, right? I know, well, there I said it again for you. It was just to prove that, and I feel like we've proved that in abundance, right? We don't have many coins. We've never had many coins in this account, but we have got a stacked account for like a 4.5, 5 week old account. We've got an absolutely stacked account. We've already started getting, you know, very close to the 22 wins. Well, getting close to the 23 win mark. And in general, you know, Stanley just got sat down on the box there. In general, we have proven beyond any doubt that this is possible. Now I'm playing on PC because it for a couple reasons. Number one, people just really seem to enjoy this series. Like, it's getting so many views, which is awesome. But also, it's like, it's now just my account, right? I have just wasted time and energy and effort on the PlayStation account. I've burnt through all my coins opening packs with coins, which I never recommend. And just we're in that point where, oh, that's nice. Go on, Ozil. Oh, come on now, the hair saving him hard. Yeah, we're at a point where going back to that account, I don't know if I can do it, right? I don't know if I can. And starting again is definitely not something I want to do. So I'm kind of just playing to play right now. But like I said, like one thing that I really want to do is all the cheats and all the glitches and all the stream sniping and the kind of the community of PC players that just seemingly hate the fact that I'm on PC. All of that stuff aside, I want to build the best team that I can and get into, at the very least, elite. One of the things that is super motivating on PC is the fact that top 100 is only 26 wins. And so last year, obviously on console, I got 25 wins, I think 4 times, maybe 5 times. I actually got 26 wins 1 time as well. So, you know, I can hit 25, 26 wins if I put the effort and the time in to kind of get better at the game. So obviously, if on... Oh, no, Zil. There we go. That's the goal and the assist with the 4-star. It's not a finesse shot goal, though. If of course, if of course I do hit 26, 27 wins on PC, that would be amazing. But it would genuinely be interesting and showcase the skill level. You know, we talked about it before. I would say that the games in general on PC, in general, are genuinely much harder. I think that's because it's a much older user base on PC, so a much more experienced gamer base. I need to hit a finesse shot. I should have hit it with Ozil. I didn't expect him to take that touch. Yeah, the user base is just much older, much more experienced. Not that age is like everything. Of course, you know, the best player in FIFA in the world is young, and I know there's like a 13-year-old that was in my chat that hit Elite 3, I think, this weekend league, which is obviously absolutely fantastic. Go on, Ozil, hit that finesse. There we go. And this guy's going to be gone, which is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, you know, when you come up against like the 8-year-olds and the 10-year-olds on console, it's just a lot easier. Reckless 278, is that actually Reckless the League of Legends pro? That'd be pretty hilarious. So there you go. We're actually going to have worked towards a fair old couple of objectives there, which is quite nice. We got one more out of the 8 for the goal and an assist with the 4-star weak foot player in the Premier League. We've got the finesse shot goal, which I think leaves us just one away now. We are at an extremely low skill rating, obviously. Hopefully, we'll be back up to Division 5 at the very least, maybe Division 4 by time Thursday comes around, so that we can start getting some better rewards in there. And as you saw, whatever I did do there kind of fixed the issue that was around. And now in terms of the objectives, did we complete anything? So these two, again, we'll do together. 4 out of 8 now for the score and the assist with the wins. One more finesse shot away from getting Jose Perez, which I'll have for the 6 p.m. content. I'm going to go and grind some games to get through some of this here. And 1 and 4 in this one, which again we'll do whilst we do La Liga. Whilst we do the French League stuff. And then the Saudi stuff we'll do offline. So that's where we're at, guys. I am going to go ahead and... Are we not here on this one yet? Not quite. I'm going to go ahead and grind out the game, try and build my coin balance up to like 40, 50k again. And yeah, I will be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So to end off today's video, I can't quite afford to finish Al Faisali. Obviously, EA have released the brand new player picks. I want that Al Sommer in my squad. Even if we just use him in an SBC somewhere else down the line, I want him ASAP. So I'm going to try my best to figure out a way. Like, I'll discard some cards and get some position modifiers and stuff to get him. But we got a fair bit to go through today. Outside of that, we have obviously got the Premier League completed, which is great. There's a few other SBCs that are there for today that I'm not going to quite do today. The last team that I had to turn in was Sheffield United, and EA released Harry Maguire in the player pick. So very happy with that, because he is, funnily enough, going to slot straight into my team, and makes me think that maybe, just maybe, I either A, don't need Maldini anymore, or B, can use Alonso as my CDM. So I'll figure out the team in due course. As I said to you guys, and as I promised, I've been working hard on the objectives. So team of the season, Jose Perez is done. I did him between now and when we started the video. 4-star on him, and generally quite a nice card. Obviously, he'll be fun for us to use where we can. With the rest of this, there's a Cinco de Mayo, which we're going to work on as soon as possible. We've got team of the season, Jimenez. Score a finesse goal in 5 separate rivals matches using League and NOS players. We've got 3 out of 5 there. And score and assist using Premier League players with the 4-star weak foot with 6 out of 8 there. So I'll finish that off today. I want to get this done and dusted. And then team of the season so far, Romarinho. We just need to go do the squad battle stuff, scoring with the Saudi League Pro players. I'll also do Cinco de Mayo in squad battles, and then of course work towards the offline stuff in squad battles. But we did push on to level 18 of the season pass, which I believe gets us a mega pack as well. And that leaves me with 5 packs to open today. They're not the best packs in the world. They're just the packs that we've got. So yeah, Harry Maguire is in, guys. We got ourselves another big team of the season, and this account is just getting more and more stacked. All I got to do now is figure out what I want to do and where I want to go with regards to my starting 11, and then start investing in the chem styles for them as well. You know, I've got to start getting the anchors and shadows where I can. I know shadows are 25k on this platform, and anchors are 5k on this platform. But if I do want to compete, if I do want to push up and get at the very least 23 wins, if not more, I'm gonna have to you know, go out of my way to make sure I do that, get that done, and go from there. So yeah, I need. It's gonna be difficult to get Al Faisali done. Fortunately enough, there's no SBC that I want to do that's there anymore, which is real nice. Like I could do Trippier. Oh, that's really nice. This is untradeable pack, right? Yeah, that's really nice for the next time around, though. It's like a nice little 7-8k player. Eric Garcia is a nice card as well. So some good stuff out of these packs. Yeah, I'm considering Trippier. It would be a mission for me. I'd probably have to sell Neuer, which I'm okay with. And I'd also probably have to sell Team of the Season Easy and the other Team of the Season to get that Trippier done. Oh, we got boards out of this one. Come on, EA. Blue. Not a walkout either. What are we saying? Portugal. Right mid. Hey, Pizzi. Izzy Pizzi. That's nice. Liga NOS player. Nice Liga NOS player at that. And, oh, Ndombele in there as well. Oh, he's tradable. Yes, I'll take the coins for him right now. We'll take the 3.5k for a Premier League player. Parker as well could be worth. Yeah, I mean, I'm clutching at straws here, but I'll take every 1,000 coins that I can get. And then Mazin here, we'll go for 400 coins from him. And these guys, we will keep. Pizzi is a nice one to get. Although I don't need him right now. It might be worth going for the coins. I don't know. We've got him in the club at least. And then last but not least, before we end for today, a mega pack. Can we, EA, get ourselves only our third ever pack for blue? No, we can't. So it's going to be pretty useless for us right there. Yeah, there's not a lot going on here. Unai Emery, I don't really care to keep. The contracts and whatnot we'll keep. Oh, fantastic. That is brilliant. A centre forward to cam card, untradeable, which we'll actually use on Al Faisali. And an anchor chem star, which is brilliant for us right now. Could have asked for more. But that in itself is pretty good. And what's great news as well, guys, is the bronze and silver upgrade packs are back as well. These are all untradeable. I'm going to deal with those. I'll actually use those in SBCs, or I'll use those in a different way. But yeah, there's the players, and yeah, the bronze and silver upgrade packs are back. So I might spam bronze pack method right now, get those Saudi bronzes and sell them off. See if we can pack ourselves the El Faisali player as well. But this, guys, is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.